Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown. Today I'm going to be reacting to the trailer for Three Body Problem. Now this is a show that actually originates from this book, The Three Body Problem. I cannot be sure I'm going to pronounce this right, but Cixin Liu, the handful of people that I watched, the couple that sounded fairly confident, that's how it sounded. So let's get to the trailers. I think I found 3 trailers. I'm just going to go ahead and watch through them and then react after each one. I do plan on reacting to this show. I am going to take it into my living room, which it does cause some interference when I record in the living room, but I plan on having my family watch with me, which is much easier to do that way. And then I will work on editing later because I do take a while to edit these. For now, let's get to the trailers. This one says it's Three Body Problem, official trailer, Netflix. It's 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
There must be 30 dead scientists in the past month. Christ, another countdown.
Has anyone else seen it? What happened to them?
Someone or something is targeting scientists.
They're going after our best and brightest. There's someone behind everything. You just have to dig.
Whatever it is, it's watching and listening.
We don't know what they are. Maybe we can't know what they are.
Do you believe in God?
You're scared. You're right to be scared. But we have got one shot, and I need your help.
Prepare yourself for something very strange.
They are coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop them.
Yeah, so I don't know a lot about this book or the show or anything. I have not watched any of it. I just have heard a couple previews, I think. Nothing major, nothing like really spoilery, and I think I read a little bit about it just to try to kind of get an idea of what it was and to get an idea of whether I wanted to watch it. I do like sci-fi sometimes, but a lot of times it is over my head, and I do have a feeling that this one may be over my head, and that's okay. I will be all right with, whatever I can digest and understand, that's fine. The idea that this is created by a couple of the creators of Game of Thrones really appealed to me. I loved Game of Thrones. Even the last season or two, I still loved it, even though there were definitely problems. I also really like some of the actors that I am seeing in this, so that was definitely a big draw. Plus, one of the things that I read in one of the descriptors was that it kind of starts out as like a bit of a detective type show, which I've liked some of those, and then turns into this whole crazy sci-fi thing. Beyond that, I don't know a whole lot, so I guess we will see as I'm watching these trailers and as we start to watch the show. Alright, so let's pull up the next trailer. Okay, it looks like this one has the same title as the other one did. It is a different length, so I'm assuming that it will be a little bit different. Three Body Problem, official teaser, Netflix. I know sometimes they change the formatting a little bit. they'll change the length to cut things out or to add things to it. So let's see. It's definitely different.
As children, we fear the dark. Anything might be out there. The unknown troubles us. There are those who say we should not inquire too closely into who else might be living in that darkness. Better not to know. But we continue to search. Life looks for life.
Right. That looks pretty interesting. Okay. All right, so that one was done very differently. It started out with very different people. Like, at first I wasn't even sure, is this the same one? Because I think I heard somebody say that there was a movie or play or some other production that had been made before this Netflix series. So anyway, it looks very interesting, and I like how that advertisement is done completely different than the other one, at least in my opinion. It gives you kind of a different view. And I don't know if it was that it was more detailed, or maybe that it just seemed like it was showing different people. It seemed like it gave a little bit more than the other one. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, we got one more teaser to watch, so let's see. It is labeled Three Body Problem Final Trailer Netflix. So it does have a different title. I'm hoping that means there is a difference, but we'll see.
I have to tell you something.
Okay, it's different.
Something insane. But true. About all of us. It started a long time ago.
Back in 1977, they detected a sequence. Called it the WOW signal.
A wow signal.
What's it say?
They are coming.
Who are they?
That's the question, right? Oh, hello, darling.
When your consciousness ends in one world, it could continue to exist in many other worlds.
What do you think is happening?
I think we're at war.
How will you be remembered?
I'm someone who fought back.
This bitter earth.
Okay, so that one I felt like really gave you even more information just like a better idea of what's going on. The little headpiece thing, so I wasn't sure what it was, but it looks like they're saying it's like a VR kind of thing. Probably far more advanced than anything we have here. The vibes I'm getting is a VR and more different people. So I'm thinking that there's stuff going on in many different parts of the world. I did pick up on the first girl's voice sounded kind of like she was from the UK or something. And then they showed the London Eye, so I'm assuming that was one of the areas that they're going to be at. But it looks like from the 3 different trailers that we're talking about different areas of the world, which I would assume something like this, you would have multiple areas of the world. It was one of the things early on with Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. Like, I really wanted to see more of what's going on in the other parts of the world, and because we were really looking at their group and what was going on with their group, we weren't getting a lot of that. But as the show continued on, we got to see more and more of at least what was going on in the United States. And then when they started bringing Fear the Walking Dead in and integrating the cast members and stuff like that, we started to get to see more and more of that building and even beyond the United States. So that was interesting. I do like the world building. I do like the expanding on the world. Sometimes it is very nice to just focus in on the one area, like they did with the spin-off of The Walking Dead, and they went to France. I really liked that. That was cool. Even where Negan and Maggie went to New York, that was like that one little focus on that one little area. I didn't like it as much as I still liked it. It was good. I am very happy though with The Ones Who Live, just getting to finally see what happened with Rick. I have been waiting for that for so long. Anyway, I know that's way off base. It's just something I've been watching a lot of lately. Anyway, I am looking forward to this. I don't know a lot about what it's about. I know there's physics stuff. I know there's universe issues. There's supposed to be some big war or invasion or something like that. I did want to say, though, I hope they don't do what they do sometimes with some series where they'll start it up and they'll get you all excited and you'll be trying to figure out what is going on with these things, and then they like cut it off, or they stop it for a really long period of time, or they take forever to get around to what's actually going on. There was this show where they kept saying the pink stars are falling, and there was this like round over a part of the earth, and I kept wanting to know like what was happening, what was going on. Are they ever going to get rid of this? And it seemed like it was taking forever, and I don't remember if they ever got to the point before the show got canceled or before the show ended. That would be very frustrating. So please don't do that to me, show producers and people who give the go-ahead for continued seasons. And don't stop it in the middle. Don't end the damn series before we get answers. Don't take so long that we get tired of waiting. Like, even with Walking Dead, I got tired of it. It was recycling so many storylines, and it was just dragging and dragging, taking forever to actually get to the point. But anyway, they've done that with a couple of shows that really I wanted to know what was going on, and they stretched it out so long that I got tired of it. Some of them I stopped watching. A lot of them I still eventually came back so that I could see the ending, but it took forever. So I really do hope that we get a full compilation of what's actually going on and get real answers before the series does end completely. And I understand that the show is already on Netflix, but I am not starting to watch it yet. I'm going to give it a little while, and then I will gradually put out the episodes as I get them edited. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.